We're back with another episode of Paranormal Unexplained. I'm Aaron. This is Santino. This is Heather. This is Courtney. You guys should know our names by now, right? You would think.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to say it.
I mean, we spell them out.
You should tell us who we are.
Yeah. What do we got today, Santino?
We have UFOs, dragons, and some random crap in the woods.
That's what I like to hear.
2 out of these 3 were audience submissions, so thanks for sending them in.
Awesome. Man, you guys rock.
Well, this first one is audience submitted. Let's check it out. Is that the sun hitting it? Or it's thrusters?
Honestly, I watched this one like once, so I'm not sure.
It's a jelly bean.
There we go.
Oh, now we're talking. What the?
Right?
Oh.
See, it looks like, what's that thing from Harry Potter? The little
a snitch.
snitch.
Yeah.
It looks like a snook. A little snitch.
A what?
A snitch, a snook, a snort, a snort.
They snook in a snitch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Look at that. I got nothing
All
on
right.
that.
So here's my question. Can the frame rate cause that glow to seem like it is spinning?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Freaking knew it. All right. I'm getting better, guys.
Aaron's on his game today.
All right. So that is pretty cool, though. It doesn't. It looks like he's holding it still. He's not like trying to track it and move with it. So it's
like
just sitting there.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, it's got this. There's got to be a better way to fast forward this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like a rejected Mystery Science Theater.
There we go.
I mean, it could be actually rotating, or it could just be a frame rate thing. It's hard. It's really hard to tell. It looks like it's actually moving.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
It looks like the Pepsi logo. Spinning.
It's an
around.
ad for Pepsi.
That's what it is.
Pepsi gives you wings.
Must drink Pepsi. So thirsty for Pepsi. Well, this one's weird.
This is unexplained.
It's
I'd say.
glowing.
It's glowing.
The frame rate could be why it's.
Could be. Give it to us on a technical level, Aaron.
Yep.
So, the frame rate of your camera is usually how many frames your camera can take in. It can't take too many.
Go on.
All it can do is frame.
It can frame.
Yeah. At a certain rate.
All right, guys. I am convinced that is a snitch from a fictional book that was adapted to a movie.
Harry Potter.
Wow.
So, that's my
By
take.
Just Kidding Rowling. That's just right there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just kidding, guys. She didn't mean any of it. She's like, this is...
So, yeah, it's, dang, I can't explain that.
Yeah, I mean...
If you're going to submit a video, at least make it easy for us.
Yeah, we don't want to look stupid.
Whoopsie. Oh, I don't think I need this one.
The batteries are falling out
Let's
anyway.
get this out of here. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be a thing, maybe not.
All right, this one looks like a Hindu...
Dragon.
Yep.
Dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Gave it a name bubble.
Wait, was it there?
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
It's very
That's
stiff.
Yeah, you
very
see
much
those-
how
Those
all
wings.
dragons fly.
I mean, it could be a little.
Shouldn't it?
There
wouldn't
is
it-
an up and down.
There-
motion.
Yeah, but
no-
wouldn't it move like
Yeah.
as long as they're?
Yeah. Let's
There's
all
no
fly,
flap to
guys.
the wing.
It would have to be more like this.
Like a great horned owl?
Yes. Excellent point,
look,
Aaron.
They have a pigeon.
Oh, is
there
it
for
trying to-
reference.
Pigeon.
Hang on, is it
Pigeon
trying to eat the pigeon?
I don't know, but
No,
it's
it's just
pigeon
saying it's so much larger.
How do you guys know what they're saying? Why can't I understand what they're saying? That's a dragon.
Its tail is very stiff.
Right?
Now,
It's steering. He's steering.
It's
again,
its rudder.
here's
Yeah.
my take on this, guys.
Yep.
All right.
There's more to this.
Again, we don't know how a dragon flies. All we have to base that off of
Okay.
is movies.
All right.
True.
All right.
Right?
But we do know how
Voice of
birds
reason
and
here,
wings-
Aaron.
So, if we're basing it off of a movie, they're gonna make up how they want a dragon to fly. So if that's what we're doing, like a little dragon looks like this, what if that's how a dragon flies?
Yep.
Erase all concept of what a dragon looks
Okay.
like in your head, guys.
Empty my mind.
Oh, jeez.
But we
All
still
right,
know
wait.
what
Are we supposed to? We're
birds
supposed to
look
close our
like.
eyes.
We
Oh, I
know
had a
what
sinus
dinosaurs-
Close our eyes
pressure.
And, all right,
Meditate.
closing eyes and envisioning. What?
Okay.
Lead us through this, Aaron.
Are all our eyes closed?
My eyes are closed.
All right, my eyes are
Closed,
closed.
You see a dragon,
Yep.
What color is it?
whatever color you want.
Oh,
Now, this thing's flying, but it flies like a bird, where some of the bird's wings don't hinge in the middle. They're straight.
So you're describing what we just watched on screen.
And then watch this.
Look at that pigeon.
I see it now. Thank you.
My
Makes
eyes are
total
open.
sense now.
My eyes are
It's
so
like
open.
if a
You see
dragon
it?
had tetanus and none of its
Yeah.
joints worked.
It got lockjaw, but only in its wings.
There it is.
This is a recreation.
What
No.
the heck?
This is
Dead body.
why'd they
2 for
kill
1,
it?
guys.
It
Are you
was old.
kidding
It
me?
was a tetanus. It didn't have.
Oh my gosh, that's why he crashed, because his wings weren't working right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got
You
ahead
saw
of
the
yourself.
smoke?
Hang on, that looks pretty awesome though.
It does.
It does look awesome.
It looks better than that. That's just horrendous.
Dude, I think he's
We were
I think
just
he's
seeing it in
dying.
his final
Did
moments.
they only find the bottom half of
No,
it?
no.
Is there more?
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's a badass looking dragon.
Holy cow.
He's not plaid though.
No.
Feathers.
whoa,
Look at the
whoa.
feathers.
Feathers.
That's a nice touch.
Bonus points.
Guys.
I think we can only have one conclusion from this.
What's that?
It's real.
It's a dragon.
With tetanus.
Right? Dragon with tetanus.
It's a very sick, very
I'm
stiff
saying-
dragon.
All right, so let's go by what we know, not by what Hollywood has
Right.
projected
Yeah.
and
By what we
Right.
brainwashed us into
The
thinking what
media.
dragons look
Right.
like.
Okay.
The media.
I mean, on the ground, it looks like a Hollywood dragon, though.
Yeah, I
Trying
gotta
to
give
get
it to him. The feathers, like, this is way better than the crappy CG dragon at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because there's some people
Wait,
that
what?
believe.
The crappy, stiff CG dragon. At the
I like the
I-
stiff wings.
You know,
that was this dragon.
that was not this dragon. This is a nice dragon. That one was like a
That-
garbage dragon.
How can we say that that's not how
What's his
dragons
name?
fly? Let's see it.
You're seeing
no.
how an eagle flies? Look,
Yeah.
hinge. A hinge.
Wings always flap, man.
Like a great horned
what they
owl.
do.
We already talked about this.
Yeah, that there's really no. All joking aside, there's really no contest that first half is crappy CG.
know.
The second half certainly seems like a nice prop.
No?
All I'm saying is your perception of dragons
That just
needs to
reminds me of on a
change.
beetle or something. The way
Yeah.
those are
Yeah.
pinch.
Yeah.
No,
All right, guys. You had me at the wings. All right. I was just thinking outside the
You
box.
wanted to believe it so much.
Yeah.
yeah,
I like the dragon on the ground. That was cool.
That
yeah,
was
that was
awesome.
cool. That was the coolest part.
It's cool.
Last video,
Last
everybody.
one, guys.
All right,
Before I fall asleep.
Last one. And this is it
Strange encounter at the woods
for this
creature.
week.
Woodman.
So he's 2 weeks in the woods. Ooh, yeah, that feeling of somebody being there is a creepy feeling.
Yep.
They train military snipers not to look at their enemy for too long because you can feel when somebody's watching you.
Really?
And so when he's feeling this presence, that's what I'm like, yeah, look at that tree structure.
Yeah. See, that's what's interesting about this guy's channel is he has a lot of these kind of things.
Like structures.
Yeah, tree structures, Sasquatch calls. But I mean, if he
If
built
that's
all
a
that,
Bigfoot tree structure, man, how's he getting in there?
I don't know.
Maybe it's for the babies.
Like a woodsman or something? Is there poop in there? If I'm acting scared, that's what I'm doing.
I'm not 100% convinced of his like reliability as a witness.
doing like?
Something
Is there
motion
He
sick.
said encounter too?
Oh, here we go. Here
is
we
that
go.
the tree
Shaking.
shaking?
Shaking.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That was it.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah,
now you
go
gotta go
back.
back.
Dramamine. Oh yeah. It is shaking the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he slows it down right after this.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah. You
As
can't
I-
really see anything. Look at that.
I mean, there's like a figure.
The fact that the tree is shaking, though,
That's cool.
Like that's actual movement.
Yeah,
you'd
that's
have
neat.
to have some people out there shaking it.
We can hear it, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
you can see
You
it.
see the
You
whole
can
tree.
see it. You can. And you can see the movement of a figure
Okay.
under the tree.
So I'm just thinking of the noises that people normally attribute to Bigfoot, and
Right.
that particular noise isn't one that I would think of. So for them to
That's pretty
use
cool.
that would be weird if they were faking it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I
just
wish
can't
that
get
we
a
could
good
like
look at
see
it.
its face
try.
or something, because it
Try to
it
slow
yells
mo.
when it turns around and realizes he's there, right?
Yeah. Is it like almost orangutan or koala shaped? It almost looks like there's a big head and then there's an arm here where it's shaking the tree.
Or it's like looking back over its shoulder.
Yeah. Right?
It turns
Yeah,
right there.
It turns.
Oh dang, that is so happens so
Come on,
fast.
Aaron. You got this.
Okay, so like, I know you're not going to see me on the camera for this, but that looks like the head.
Yeah.
Maybe the arms there. But this on either side almost looks like how orangutans have that kind of
Oh, I
shape.
see what you're saying.
I'm not saying it's an orangutan, but it looks...
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
No,
oh
I see
dang,
what you're
dang.
saying.
Yeah. It definitely
Yeah.
has that.
kind of
some
lemur
sort of
kind of a
color
look.
change.
Yeah, like a lemur
Like
or
a
an orangutan.
lemur. I love lemurs.
So if it's a fake or if it's creature design, at least they put that forethought into it. Maybe.
Sure.
I'm trying to think where. Oh, it's not out yet. I was like, we tried shaking a tree, and it's extremely hard to shake a big tree like that. And I say
Yeah.
big, but it's like this big.
Yeah.
I even climbed up in the top and tried shaking it, and it was have
And
a
that
hard.
was for what? Huh?
On Trail of Bigfoot, the journey.
Oh, that's right. It's been out for a while now. At
Yeah.
this time,
Yeah. Like last week or the week before.
Yeah.
but
Have
the
you
other
guys watched it? Because you should.
You should.
one, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is difficult. It's not impossible. It's just difficult if you're
Sure.
by yourself. To
A big
try to
old
shake
tree.
a
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And we are only seeing like one
We're only
figure there
seeing,
moving.
But clearly it has a large like canopy because you can see the way over there past
Yeah,
the
it's
other side of
hitting
that
the tree.
pine tree.
Yeah, that
next
pine
to it.
tree's shaking too.
Yeah.
It's not just the top branch. It's the pine tree. It's stuff
Yeah,
way
you
out
can
here.
see branches there and then branches on the other side of the pine tree. So it's, and you know
Okay,
what?
yeah,
I would
that's making
run
my
too.
eyes, like,
if
go
I
cross
saw
eyed.
something like that and it
Now
yelled
that's
at
more
me.
like it, like the camera.
Yeah.
You see, there's a reason.
I'm out.
2020.
Something screaming. I'm out. Yeah, because my thought goes a bear. I'm out. You know what
Sure.
I mean? Because that's my fight or flight. So yeah, that's a pretty good reaction. As a skeptic that I am, would it be possible to set something up to shake the tree?
Sure.
And then make that whole little CGI monkey dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. It's just you would have to have a lot of planning, and you would have to have at least 2 other people out there with some ropes and junk up in the trees and attach them to limbs that are easy enough to move.
And his reaction seemed pretty genuine.
Yeah.
More genuine than when he was in the tree hut.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that one was more.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know.
from a Bigfoot perspective,
A big old foot.
are there stories that people talk about trees shaking and things like that? Because I
Yeah.
know of one.
Oh
so-
yeah, I've heard of that for various sightings that people have had. With them shaking just to show intimidation, right? Like
Yeah.
this is how strong I am. I can.
I mean, if I could
Shake
shake a
this
tree
tree.
like that, I think I'd do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I could break you in half if you could shake.
Be
a
like,
tree
hey,
like that,
ladies,
you know?
look at this. Ugh.
Okay.
Shake the tree around.
I mean,
So
or
impressive.
that, I guess. I was thinking more
Yeah.
an aggressive stance.
I could shake apples down and we could have a picnic. It's romantic. You can
This
just
Bigfoot's a romantic.
a
Hey.
romantic Bigfoot.
watching in the woods.
I'm thinking of that. I started watching
One-
this history
One
show.
squatch to love.
Yeah, one squatch to love.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Coming
that's
the
the show.
hallmark.
If it is faked, man, you did a really good job for
Yeah.
for what it is. I mean,
it's not clear as to what it is, but that's why I'm a little more. Because when you're going to fake something, normally you want people to see it.
yeah.
Because you put work into it, and in this case, you're actively covering it up. So.
Well, that's all we got today.
Two potentially unexplained.
Yeah, what the heck?
Spinning UFO.
These were
Yeah.
great.
And then whatever that is in the woods, which I'm gonna say is, I'm leaning like, for me it's like 60-40. Like I'm mostly leaning on the edge that it's probably
Real.
a hoax. But, but
Real?
I'm like
Pretty good.
45.
You're trying to lead him
I'm like 45% sure that it might also be a legitimate
With
thing.
me.
It's hard to say.
Real. That's it for today.
That's it.
Keep doing your thing.
Courtney, what do
am
they
I
do if
saying?
they like the video?
You should like, comment, subscribe, send us videos.
Smack the bell.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Tickle the
Whatever
bell if you want.
Don't tickle the bell. Bell doesn't appreciate being tickled.
Press the bell
No.
however you see fit.
No.
Hey, we'll see you next time, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye.